Hello, and welcome to Jordan Benavides Media Demo Reel. UNT is a world of opportunity in the media arts field. Jordan has taken advantage of that, beginning with North Texas Television. NTTV is a student-run and operated TV station at the University of North Texas that provides experience in television news production, and entertainment. With NTTV News, Jordan has done work as a live reporter, a segment anchor, and floor director. Let's take a look at those clips now.
What do you have for us?
That's right, guys. One of the most popular sports on earth is coming to North Texas. Plus, I've got
reporting live for NTTV Nightly News. Now, back to you at the desk.
And Grace, I don't know about you, but today has been one of the hottest days in September.
NCTV will be streaming the debate October 15th at 7 p.m. This will be the only Senate debate before the election. For now, back to the desk.
Well, Grace, if there's something that all Texans can agree on, it is that we are tired of this hot weather. I know, I cannot handle this heat anymore.
Thank you, Chris. If you're looking for a tasty way to get yourself into the spooky spirit, UNT's treats are no trick. 3 on-campus dining halls are serving you Halloween-inspired sweets, fresh from our very own Clark.
Let's take it to our live shot anchor, Jordan Benavides.
Thank you, guys. Carter Blood Care has partnered with UNT's College of Health and Public Service for yet another on-campus blood drive. From now until 3 p.m. today, all students are welcome to make their way to...
Today's youth is no stranger to mental health challenges, and with work and school to worry about, life can get very overwhelming. Luckily for Denton, there's a place looking to help with just that.
My name is Miriam Flory, and I'm a licensed professional counselor and an art lover.
Miriam is the vice president at the Art Room, an art studio in the heart of Denton with a very important goal.
The Art Room is a...
Also with NTTV, Jordan hosted and was an assistant producer on UN Talk, NTTV's premier audio-only podcast for 3 seasons. He currently hosts the Jordan Benavides Show, a solo podcast he uses to display his audio production and writing skills. Here's a listen-in on that work.
Hello, listeners. Welcome back to episode 4 of UN Talk. Today we're sitting down with John Schwartz, owner of Perfectionist Auto Sound in Anchorage, Alaska, and SoundShield USA. Today we're going to dive into his experience of being a local and international business owner while also discussing his advice on aspiring entrepreneurs. My name is Jordan Benavides.
So I'm John. I'm here from Anchorage, Alaska. I'm a business owner.
What is identity? A quick Google search can bring you to a very clear and concise answer that identity is simply just the fact of being who or what you are. And while that is the plain stated truth, we're reaching an age in digital media where it's now colliding with our society and interfering to an extent that's almost as incredible to see as it can be terrifying. This is an episode surrounding the impact of digital media on the concept of identity. I'm Jordan Benavides, and thank you for tuning in to episode 2 of the Jordan Benavides Show.
Identity. My identity.
What do you feel defines your identity? Most people would tell you something like their ethnic background, their gender, their sexual orientation.
But what was Jordan doing before that? His senior year of high school, Jordan was running play-by-play commentary for CCISD high school baseball under a small sports broadcast company called Rio Sports Live. For the 2022 season, Jordan was up in the booth running graphics and audio while calling baseball games for his community. Here's a look at highlights of where he began.
Rio Sports Live here at Cabinets. Big game here in the 5:30 slot. We have the CC Ray Texans taking on Gregory Portland, the Wildcats. Opening up at the plate is Eddie Sanchez. On the mound for the Texans is Lucas Tinajero, the freshman. Here. As we get it popped up, barely out of play, first baseman looks to make the play, and he does. Stealing. As that one is lined just past the third baseman. Left fielder unable to make the grab. Runner's going to make his way home. Hoping to beat out the throw, and he does. as we have an RBI double by Flores. And he's going to crank it. Deep left field, gets just past the left fielder. He's pushing for second. And a great play by the left fielder. That's a hit. Right over the gap at second base. Center fielder will get it. And we have a runner on first and second here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Right down the third base line. That's going to score 1. And both runners are going to elect to stay at second and third. And that's 3 down. We head into the top of the 2nd, still scoreless after 1. Due up for the Wildcats, Omar Mariscal, Samuel Luna, and Roman Rodriguez. This is Rio Sports Live, and we'll see you after the break. Runner on first, nobody down. Easton Dowell up to the plate. I'm Jordan Benavides here, joined in the booth by my partner Colin Flinchbaugh. That one's up. Deep. Back at the wall in left field. And it's gone. 2-run home run for Ben Royo, making it a 10-5 ball game in favor of the Eagles.
Over the course of his studio production class, Jordan has learned a variety of skills to help with multi-camera studio production. From audio and graphics to camera work and script writing, he has developed the skills necessary for any studio production. He's even in the control room right now, directing this demo reel. While in this class, Jordan floor directed and helped produce a parody talk show called Tadpole's Toad Talks. Let's have a look.
Hello everybody, I'm your host Tadpole, and this is Tadpole's Toad Talks. Our first guest is the renowned Lisa Golden. Lisa, you were the first person to play mini golf on the moon.
Taddy, can I call you Taddy? I'm not just the best mini golfer in the world. I'm the best mini golfer in the solar system. I have this rocket science friend. You might not have heard of him. His name's Elon. The moon has a very different gravity than here, so balls are flying.
Next on, we have the final guest of the night, Brett Sirawacha.
You know, Tadpole, this really is just a dream come true for me. I've always really wanted to be on your show. I mean, you in the audience is probably well aware of the constant looming threat of nuclear destruction, but little know about what I did today 2 years ago that saved everyone. If it weren't for me and my bare hands to stop those nuclear bombs from destroying the world, no one would be here today.
You said the radiation affected you afterward.
It can get hard sometimes, but I got really cool superpowers. Like I can fly, I can see through walls. Oh, and just the other day I found out I have laser vision. I actually have this other power where if I touch anything edible, it duplicates. You know,
real Jesus bread situation. Did you make me some?
Actually, you said you were low on time, so you should probably have to show up before you go over.
That was Tadpole's Toad Talks. I'm your host, Tadpole, and I hope you had a wonderful time hearing all these people's impressive stories. Just between you and me, though.
The final project Jordan worked on in this course was a 4-minute E&G story about the Denton music community. The E&G featured an interview with a local band by the name of Sun Valley Scarlet. Here's a look at that story now.
When you're looking for a warm and cozy sense of community, the city of Denton certainly has no shortage of it. A unique blend of local residents and students from other parts of Texas makes Denton one of the most original experiences you can find in the Lone Star State. When it comes to art, there's no difference. Sun Valley Scarlet is an alternative rock band based right here in Denton. I had the opportunity to interview 3 of the band members about their music and what their community means to them.
My name is Maud. I'm a rhythm guitarist for this band.
My name's Ethan. I'm the drummer for the band.
Hey, my name's Clayton. I'm the bass player and lead vocalist for Sun Valley Scarlet. They didn't say the name. What is this?
The band, initially formed as a solo project by lead vocalist Clayton, regularly plays house shows through Denton and also here at Robert Glove's Rehearsal Studios, a popular venue in town for the wide variety of independent bands in the area.
For me, it's kind of a throwback to the like rock revival artists of the early 2000s. So like the Strokes and like Queens of the Stone Age and like even some like Muse in there, just kind of that like heavy alternative rock. But you know, we all have our own different influences that makes a really nice melting pot.
That's always the hardest question for me to answer because I try to not define ourselves into one genre, but I think Ethan put it best. That's kind of what we're going for, but I don't know,
I think it's the starting point.
It's the starting point.
Yeah.
It never ends up that way.
I think we've been steadily evolving with every piece of work. We've begun like being comfortable in the band with our voices and how we want to write and like record music. It's definitely changed a whole lot. We're never really happy staying in one place.
As an indie band in a small town, support is crucial. Unlike the mainstream artists you hear on the radio, local artists have a truly symbiotic relationship with their community, one that SVS cherishes.
I think what's super cool about like the Denton community is, I don't know, how quickly you can just run into someone who like is on the same wavelength as you with like music. I don't know. I think that's really cool. And like when you go to a show, there are a lot of really cool people that you'll meet that are really kind and are very supportive. I don't know, they're like invested in you being successful. It's really cool.
I mean, it's crazy. Like I don't know how else to say that. Like I went to high school, you know, around Kima area, and there wasn't really a lot of people there who were like really into music enough to play an instrument.
I hardly ever say no whenever someone says, hey, do you want to go see a band? I don't care if I've never heard of them, or like I even don't like them, just because music is always like a very social experience here in Denton.
The band is more than just passionate about their music and shows. For them, it's a way of life.
I would say that it's a fundamental aspect of our lives.
It's the stuff that I have a very hard time telling people.
It's definitely a way to capture the moment in a great way with the people that I love.
Sun Valley Scarlet is a great look into the spirit of the local art scene in Denton. The mutual love they share with their community is similar to the love they share for their art and for each other.
Like we're losing money on this like every day. Yeah. It literally doesn't matter to us as long as at the end of every show we can at least bring, at least for me, I could at least bring some type of joy and entertainment to people.
Keeping you in tune with your local music scene, I'm Jordan Benavides.
Thanks. How y'all doing tonight?
Thank you for tuning in to Jordan Benavides' Media Demo Reel. For any business inquiries, please use the contact information on your screen to reach out.